Yo, what is going on YouTube? Look, today we're gonna make this video very simple, all right? We're gonna talk about two things that can help you improve, all right? And this is with your mindset. This is with you in the fucking gym. This is you with your relationship with God, all right? Number one, have a prayer list, all right? A lot of people like to go to God when they're failing. Go to God when it's time to celebrate. Go to God when you win. Go to God when you fail. Go to God when you struggle. Go to God whenever there's some adversity in your life, all right? Don't miss out on your blessing because you can't pray about what you're going through, okay? Because the thing is this, it doesn't matter what I face in my life, I'm gonna pray over it. That's a lesson I had to learn, bro. So much had to happen in my life to where I was like, you know what? Every time I don't pray over something, it's like I don't have that clarity. It's like I can't walk with confidence. It's like I feel nervous about everything I'm doing because I didn't pray over it. Never again, bro. Every time I approach a situation, right? I don't care if it's a job. I don't care if it's a new client for my coaching business. I don't care if it's in my relationship. I don't care if, bro, heck, if it's even going out sometimes. I got a notification. If it's even going out sometimes to, go get food and I'm unsure about the restaurant or if it's gonna be, bro, I'll just pray. And people will laugh at that shit and they'll be like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? No, it's not goofy to pray because the man that's waking me up is God. The person that's giving me the opportunities to hit the gym every day and work on myself and to love myself is God. The person that is allowing relationships in my life is God. So everything I do, I make sure that I get God's will first. And if I can pray over it, get an answer from him, and let's just think about it. When you pray over things, God starts to speak very clear. He'll give you signs and hints here and there, but God's voice is very clear. He doesn't stutter. He doesn't stumble, right? Now, sometimes he can do things in a mysterious way, but when he comes to you directly and he speaks to you and tells you to make a move, okay, it will be very clear to you. I promise you, and you won't miss it. When you're getting the chills, when things are ironically happening, like when so much bad starts happening or so much good starts happening, that's when you gotta watch out, bro. Seriously, that's when you gotta watch out. Because there's a blessing on the other side of it. It's either a lesson or a blessing, but really they're both blessings. And when you do this, take a journal, take a pen, write down all your problems. That's what I want you to do. Take a fucking notebook, write down every single solitary problem that you have. And then I want you to leave a space between it, right? And as you write down all your problems, I don't care if it's the little things or the big things, bro. Crazy, it can be crazy. I don't know, whatever it is, whatever you struggle with. It does not matter. I'm talking about when I say this does not matter, it does not matter what it is at all. Because God already knows what you do, bro. It could be the worst of the worst. Keep the space between that problem that you wrote down and go in there and say, I'm going to pray about this, this, and this. And in between each line, that's basically going to be your solution. I'm going to pray about this, this, and this, right? For example, it could be, well, I'm going to pray about my credit score. I needed to grow 15, 20 points. Well, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to say, I'm going to ask God to give me the opportunities, give me the knowledge and the financial wisdom to grow my credit, okay? And I'm going to pray about that. That's going to be in that line. Next line may be, well, I need to lose 20 pounds, okay? Well, I'm going to ask God to help me stay disciplined and go to the gym, and not only go to the gym, but to know what to do when I hit the gym. That's going to be another prayer. People think that this way of thinking is stupid or it's idiocy, but it's not. Praying over everything, okay, is actually a safe way to live, right? You feel like you're about to take a risk by spending some money, or you're about to take a risk by dropping out of school, whatever it is. Bro, if you pray about it, God will get you through it. If you read his book, it will get you through it. It is facts. And here's the thing about it. You can listen to as many worship songs as you want to. You can run around and watch sermons all you want to. You can do all that. But if you can't get in his word, you can't directly hear him. Because the Bible is the truth. That's directly the things that Jesus said, that he expects, or the things that we can expect from him and depend on him for. It's direct. And I'm telling you, there's something in the Bible for your exact situation. You may not realize it, but it is. Okay? So go to the Bible, create that prayer list. All right? You're going to hear his voice through prayer, action, of course, which is a form of action, and you're going to hear it through the word. All right? That's number one. The second thing I wanted to talk about and even me, man, I struggled with caring about what people think. You have to let go of that fucking feeling. All right? Why? Because they wake up every day and they're watching you. They're watching you to say something about you. They didn't wake up to think about themselves. They woke up to be entertained by what you're doing. And I want you to let that soak in. Now, I want you to think about who's saying that. All right? Now, after you realize who's saying that to you, you need to ask yourself, do I want to be in their position? Do I want to be in their position? And is this valuable criticism or advice that's going to actually change my life? And then you know what else I want you to do about that opinion that person had? I want you to pray on it. Because no matter what somebody says to you, you have to wake up every day and say, I'm the best version of myself today. I don't care about yesterday. I don't care how much money I had yesterday. I don't care how many workouts I did yesterday. I don't care if I just got with that girl or left that girl, whatever. I don't care if I just bought a new whip yesterday. I'm the best version of myself today, not yesterday, but today. And every day you have to tell yourself that. You may not believe this, but you got to start thinking like this. You got to start putting into action because you got to look like this. Okay, people have their opinions. People want to talk about me, whatever. But what would my future self, my successful future self, think about this? Would he genuinely give a fuck about what they have to say? Because is it making them more money? Is it making you more money? And is it making them more money? Maybe because there's YouTube, whatever. But is it making you more money? Should you genuinely care? Okay? And 9 times out of 10, it's no. Is it getting you in better shape? 9 times out of 10, it's no. Is it getting you closer to God? 9 times out of 10, it's no. What they say, no. Now, how you react to it, right? That may cause you to work a little bit harder. And that's okay. But don't let that be the main reason that you work hard is because haters, right? Now, I will say this, and I've said this in my videos before. If you have a hater, listen to a little bit of what they say because they're going to reveal things that you feel like you can't see, right? And you're going to not accept them, but you need to ask yourself, is this true? Because a hater won't sugarcoat anything. Some of your fake ass friends will sugarcoat everything. And then you're living in a lie and you have lying ass friends, lying ass parents, lying ass cousins, all that shit. And they're sugarcoating shit for you, right? They're not being honest with you. And then that's because they want to make sure you feel happy. But the truth is you're never going to feel happy in that situation that you're in, staying stuck. All right. So you need to ask yourself, who am I surrounding myself with? And when your haters speak and they criticize you, bro, they might just say something that can actually change your life. They might. I'm not saying drown in it, believe in it, let it weigh you down. Bro, again, fuck people's opinions, right? But at the end of the day, they might just say something that can change you. All right. I know for a while I was posting powerlifting content. Bro, I was a fat guy. I would have people all the time, bro, you ain't gonna lose weight. Big boy, titty boy. And I ignored it. And I didn't let it bother me for so long until one day I was like, bro, they're right. They're right. Like I do need to lose some weight. I do need to go in a calorie deficit. I do need to be more disciplined about the things that I'm eating, right? I was going to the gym 5 days a week. Then I go 7. That's my choice. People say, well, if you're going to build more muscle, whatever, if you take rest days, I don't care about that. I go for my mind now, right? And I still look way better than what I was. So, but anyways, yeah, man, you got to pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to the people you're surrounding yourself with. But the main 2 things I want you guys to take away from this video is number 1, have a prayer list and whatever your problems are or whatever your wins are, write it down and pray over it. Number 2, stop caring about these people's opinions, man, because dude, if you stay stuck on what somebody said 2 years ago, bro, you're gonna be stuck from those 2 years and you're gonna stay there. And guess what they're gonna do? Keep on pushing. Because half the time when people talk shit, they can't even remember where it comes from or even why they're doing it. All right, you know it's love. We never miss. Look at what God gave us. And listen, if you need help with coaching, right, losing weight, getting in better shape, and actually changing who you are as a man or a female, go to my Instagram at HumbleBeastYT, shoot me a DM, talk about your problems, be ready to invest in yourself, and let's change your life. Let's go.